So let's going to see about the classes and object in Java. So let's going to see about the introduction. Object oriented programming language, that is OOPS, which involves programming for using the objects. An object which represents an entity in the real world, which that can be distinctly identified. For example, a student, a desk, circle, button, or a even loan on can be called viewed as objects. The state of object is also known as its properties of its attributes, and which is represented by data field with their current values. A circle object, for example, which has the data field radius, which is property that characterizes a circle. A rectangle object has the data field width and height, which are the properties that characterize the rectangle. The behavior of an object are also known as its actions, which is defined by methods. To invoke a method of an object is to ask the object to perform an action. For example, you may def methods and name. Objects of the same type are definite using a common class. A class is template, blueprint, or contract that defines what an object defines fields. An object is an instance of a class. You can create many instances of class, which is creating instances, references, instantiations. The term object and instance are often interchangeable. The relationship between class and object is analogous to that between an apple pie recipe and apple pies. So next we are going to see about the objects. So object has both state and behavior. The state defines the object, and behavior which defines the object class. So class name, which is represents as circle, and which the classes represents as template, like that. The three objects of a class has been represents as its data fields. For example, if we define car, so car is an object, and when we create as the class of a car, we will represent as Toyota and other names, Toyota, Suzuki, like that way car, it's a class names. And in that we will use the color attributes. These are called as an attributes. So what is meant by class? Class are construct or define objects of the same type. Java class uses variables to define data fields and methods to define behaviors. The circle class is different from all the other classes you have seen. So the illustration of class template and objects in the CAN standardized user unified modeling language UML notation. The notation which is called as an UML class diagram. So this is the example for class diagram. The class circle, which is called as the radius of the circle, and which constructs the circle object. And here this double get area, which represents as method, and this both creating a class object is the constructions. So next we are going to see about the circle classes. The circle classes, which contains the circle and its user classes. Classes main function, the public static void main, which is used as the class function. Here we are creating a class and which with a new class. Class X is represents as 10, 20 and 5. So here we are representing, for example, for class functions. So here we are creating a public account number. Account number will always represent as a many number. So we will make that as a long account number, and public void, which represents as a deposit public amount, and public void withdraw amount, and public double get balance, and public void transfer is bank account, target account. So this is an example. So here the public class bank account is created. Using that the private long account number is used and balancing. After that the bank account is equal to the balance accounting number, public get balance and returned. So next style it will continue. So balance is calculated using the amount, and balance is calculated also in amount. So bank account is target amount when withdraw. So here mainly it focuses under the focuses under the double balancing accounts, and further the public account also will uses the long account numbers by using the public. So public double get balance is used in the return balance. So same here also we are using the public void. So withdrawing, deposit and transfer. So we use the three target. So these are the functions of attributes which we followed here to process. Thank you.